What up? It's Jimmy. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show starring Maxwell Smart. Hit the link, check out our show, and we move on. 2 games left on Max's card. 8 p.m. Eastern is where we go to next. Murray State Racers 3-2, 1-0 in the OVC at Austin Peay Governors 4-3, 0-1 in the OVC. Let's see what I can offer him. Why don't we start at Circa? At Circa, we have Murray State as 3-point favorites with a total at 144.5. This is such an interesting cap, Max. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. Winfield Dunn Center, Clarksville, Tennessee. So Murray State met Austin Peay. So Murray State was at home on December 8th as 3-point favorites, just like they are tonight, and destroyed them 87-57, shot 59.6% from the field, held the Governors to just 18 first-half points. They followed that up with a 6-point loss to Southern Illinois before destroying the Transylvania Pioneers 90-49. They hit 56.6% from the field. They get 20 assists per game, led by 6'10" junior forward KJ Williams, who averages 14.5 points, 7.2 rebounds. And we'll go over to Austin Peay. After losing badly to Murray State, they beat, not easily, they beat Div 2 McKendree Bearcats before losing to Florida A&M 76-70, led by 6'5" senior guard Terry Taylor, who averages 19.7 points and 10.7 rebounds. And just like he did in his junior year, for a 6'5", he averaged 11 boards last year. So it's no small sample size situation here. Murray State Racers, Austin Peay Governors, Max, 8 p.m. Eastern. Take it away.
Yeah, this is a real interesting game because you're going up against a lot of situational spots that you go against. You have the possibility of Jordan Adams returning to the lineup, even though he shot the ball very, I guess you would call it a sorry-ass approach. The guy averaged 16 points in his freshman year. So far this year, he's only averaging 9. But the real questions are really around Murray State. Ordinarily, when you beat a conference rival by 30-plus points, and then you go to play them in their building, chances are, in most years, you're going to lose that next game. I'm going to probably fall into what some people would call a bear trap, but I just don't see anything from this Austin Peay team that has led me to believe that they're going to come out of their siesta that they're in as far as game performance. With Austin Peay, obviously Jordan Adams is a huge loss, but they did get Reginald G back, and at Alabama and A&M for 3 years, he was a 14-plus point per game scorer. So it's not like the cupboard is bare. Mike Peake has done what he can as a more junkyard type player that can get on the glass and play some good defense for you. But you really need a second scorer that can really match Terry Taylor and really open up the floor for Terry Taylor to do more on the offensive end. The key with Scary Terry Taylor and why he is called Scary Terry is because he just has a knack for getting the ball, getting on the offensive glass, and getting those easy second chance opportunities. The fact is he's going to get his. It's just a matter of how much he gets. He's brilliant from the free throw line, so don't try that with him. He definitely has struggled from the three-point line this year, so you want to push him out there. But he is so hard to get off the low block, even if you're a big guy like KJ Williams. However, there just isn't enough proven production to go along with Terry Taylor for me to back Austin Peay in this spot. I watched the game against Florida A&M. Shout out to Jay Money for bringing that game to my attention. And I just saw things that I just don't like. I saw turnovers. I saw some missed free throws. I saw silly setups for three-point shots when you're stepping out of bounds. I think that with this Murray State team, Tevin Brown obviously needs to get to the rim more, but they are going to be aided by the ball distribution skills, floor general ability of Justice Hill. Justice Hill's come in from the JUCO ranks. He has 3 years of eligibility also for Murray State, and he's going to be a fantastic point guard when he's all said and done there. I think that the X factor's got to be Chico Carter. Chico is hitting a ridiculous 62% from the three-point line this year. If he's able to give you a couple threes, and then you get Devin Gilmore to bang out on the offensive glass and get some easy putbacks, I just don't see what's changing from game 1 to game 2 except where they're playing. And it's all like Murray State isn't familiar with Austin Peay rims. So Murray State, get off to a fast start, end it early, work the offensive glass, take care of the rock, take lots of shots close to the rim. You have a 10-point first half advantage. You need to make more free throws, and you lock down the three-point line. Not a pretty game to trust either team ATS, but if you're going to trust one, I'm going to trust Murray State. So if you can give me 3 or you can give me 2.5, I'll take either or in this spot.
I can't get you 2.5, but interestingly enough, there's 4s out there at BetMGM, 3.5s at FanDuel. There are 3s at PointsBet, Resorts, BetAmerica, Circa. I believe there's also a 3 here at 3.5 at Bet365. So the best I can get you is -3, -110 at Circa.
Yeah, I'll take that. No problem.
What an interesting spot, Max. After a 30-point beatdown, just 3-point favorites. It doesn't change. It's not like Austin Peay showed anything afterwards. Very, very interesting spot. Max is on at 8 p.m. Eastern.